Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look right here. I decided that I wanted to create something a little bit more colorful and different than what I normally tend to do. So this is what I came up with. I threw in a little bit of blue with the liner, so I had a little bit more fun with this look. But if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. I hope you all enjoy it. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave. Let's go ahead and get on with the video. So to save a little bit of time, I went ahead and already did one eye, and I've already primed and set the primer on this eye. I used the Tarte Shape Tape to prime, and then I used the Laura Mercier powder to set it. Now I'm going to go in with the JaclynHillxMorphe palette. The first shade I'm going to be using is this orange shade right here. And I'm taking a fluffy crease brush. I think this is by either Coastal Scents or Crown. I'm not really sure, but it's just a fluffy crease brush. And I'm going to take that shade into the crease. I'm going to take this up a little bit higher just because I do have hooded lids. So in order for you to be able to see that eyeshadow, I have to take it just a little bit higher than normal. If you don't have hooded lids, you probably don't have to take it up very high unless you just want to. But I'm just going to go ahead and place that above the crease. And I'm just using this as my transition color. And I'm pretty much just taking that from the outer part of the crease all the way into the inner corner, almost connecting it to the front of the brow, and then blending it outward since the line of the crease, the cut crease, is going outward. With that same brush, I'm going to take this shade right here, and I'm going to blend that in the same area where I put the first shade. I'm just not going to take it up as high, but pretty close. Now I'm going to take this shade right here, right in the middle of the palette. I'm switching to a more dense but still kind of fluffy. The bristles aren't as long as the first brush. It's just they're shorter and they're a little bit more dense. And again, I'm just putting that into the crease, but I'm keeping this lower than the first two shades. But you're going to do the exact same thing and take it from the outer part of the eye and into the inner corner. We're pretty much going to be doing that with all of our crease shades. Now I'm going to take this reddish brown shade right here. And on another blending brush, this one is by Coastal Scents. I can't see what the number is because it's rubbed off, so I don't know. I just know it's a Coastal Scents blending brush. And then I'm going to take that dark chocolatey red shade, and I'm going to try to focus this more underneath that reddish shade that we used and right in the crease, but right above where we're going to cut it, if that makes sense. It's okay if it gets on your lid. We're going to clean it up anyway. I'm going to go in with a little bit more of that reddish shade in the middle and go over that again just to blend it out. And do the same thing with the first brush that we used and go in and blend that out as well. And to cut the crease, I'm taking a little bit of my Shape Tape concealer and this flat concealer brush by Morphe. This is the B10. And I'm just going to start from the inner part of the eye just to create that clean line. And again, because my lids are hooded, I have to take it just a little bit higher so that you're able to see it. So what I like to do is I like to apply it to the base of the lashes here on the lid, and then I like to open my eye so that whenever I open my eye, it transfers to the top of my lid, and then that's where I know that I need to apply the concealer all the way up to that point. And then whenever I get to the end here, I'm just going to take that up towards my brow, just like if I was doing a winged liner. I'm taking it in the same direction. Since we're going to be doing a wing liner today, I just kind of want it to go in the same direction. For the lid color, we're going to go into this really pretty red copper shade. And I'm taking a concealer brush by MIKASA. This is the E220. And I'm just going to pack that all over the lid where we applied our concealer. When I reach this outer part here, I'm just going to kind of wing it out. I'm not going to take it all the way down because this is where I'm going to be doing my wing liner. So since it's going to be covered up anyway, I'm not going to be applying the shadow there. I'm just going to leave it open and blank. Just makes it a little bit more easy, I think. So I'm going to take that reddish brown shade here again, and I'm going to take it on a small little pencil brush. This one is by BH Cosmetics. I'm going to use that to further define this line right above the crease. I just want to make that just a little bit darker. Now we're going to take our blue liner. This one is by L'Oreal. It's the Infallible Paints in the shade Electric Blue. And I'm just going to do my eyeliner the way I normally do it, but because this eyeliner isn't as opaque as I'd like, I'm going to take that pretty like dark blue in the palette just to go over it to make it more intense. And then to apply that eyeshadow, that blue shadow, I'm going to take a flat angled brush. This one is also by MIKASA. It is the E100. And I'm going to take a little bit of that blue eyeshadow and just apply that over the liner just to make it more blue. Now I'm going to apply mascara, put on some lashes, and I'll be right back. Lashes are on, and I just use the Kiss lashes in the style Flirty. Those are some of my favorite lashes. I love them because they're so long, but yet they're not like overpowering and dramatic, so it doesn't cover up the eyeshadow. So those are the ones that I put on. They're very affordable, drugstore lashes. I get mine at Walgreens, and I buy the pack of 5 for like $10 or $12, something like that. But I'm going to go ahead and move on to the face before we finish off the eyes. I've already primed, and to prime I use the Maskology, what is this, Undercover Pack All-in-One. It's a primer, like a hydrating primer, and I've really been liking it lately. It makes my makeup last a lot longer, and it just feels really hydrating. My skin feels really nice and soft. I just love it. So for foundation, I'm going to be mixing the Dewy and Smooth Foundation by Maybelline. This is in the shade 240 Golden Beige. And the Too Faced Born This Way Foundation. This is in the shade Warm Beige. I'm going to take those two on the back of my hand and use the L'Oreal sponge to blend that out. For concealers, I'm also going to be mixing 2 concealers. This one is the Infallible Pro Glow by L'Oreal in the shade Creamy Natural. And I'm going to mix that with a little bit of the Tarte Shape Tape, and this is in the shade Light Medium. I'm going to use the same L'Oreal sponge to blend all of that out. And then to set all that in place, I'm going to bake with the Laura Mercier powder. I'm going to dinner later, so I want to make sure that this makeup lasts for the rest of the day and throughout the evening, so that I don't have to worry about doing it again. While I let that bake, I'm going to take whatever's left of the powder on a big stippling brush. This is the MIKASA F200, and I'm just going to use that to set the rest of my face before I brush the bake off. So now that that's been baking for a couple of minutes, I'm going to go ahead and wipe it off. And I'm just going to use the BH Cosmetics 125 brush and just lightly wipe that bake away. To bronze the face, I'm going to take my favorite bronzer at the moment. It is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I would show it to you, but I have it sitting in a Z palette and it will not come up. It's completely like stuck to the Z palette. So I'll go ahead and insert a picture right here, but I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about because a lot of people really love it and it's all over YouTube. So you should know what I'm talking about. To contour, I'm going to take the Contour and Highlight Palette by Sleek Makeup. And this is in the shade Medium 885. This is their face contour kit. So I'm going to take this dark shade right here on this e.l.f. Mineral Powder Brush. Take a little bit on my forehead and really push this into the hairline. I'm going to take a smaller blending brush to contour my nose. This one is the MIKASA E300. For highlight, I'm taking the DESIXKATY highlight in the shade Fuego. This is so pretty. And my highlight be popping. And I know a lot of people don't do this, but I like to take my highlight all the way down to like the apples of my cheeks because I have a really round face. I feel like, and I like the way it looks like when I smile, when I turn this way and I smile and you can see it like right here. I really like that. So if you like it, do it. If you don't like it, don't do it. And just highlight the way you like to highlight. But that's personally my preference for my face. And then I'm going to take a little bit on the tip of my nose, down the bridge of my nose, of course, and my Cupid's bow. I'm going to take a little bit of the highlight on a pencil brush. This one is the MIKASA E310. I have a full review on these brushes on my channel if you want to go back and check that video out. I also have a discount code, so if you're interested, that will be linked in the description box as well. And I'm just going to take that to the inner corner. And then for blush, I'm going in with MAC Cosmetics Melba. And the brush that I'm using for that is the MIKASA F111. I'm just going to go in really light-handed with the blush because I don't want to add too much since we have so much going on with the eyes. But I do want a little bit of color on the cheeks as well. So just really light-handed, not too much, and blend it out. So now that the face is done, we can move on back to the eyes. For the lower waterline, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Blue Eyeliner in the shade Cobalt Blue. And then with that same angled brush in the blue eyeshadow, I'm going to take it really close to the lash line. And I think I want to smoke that out just a little bit more. So I'm going to take that middle shade that we used in our crease and just smudge that on the lower lash line. And then on that little pencil brush, I'm going to take that blue eyeliner and just bring it down just a little bit further because I want a little bit more of that blue underneath the lash line. And I'm actually going to be trying a new mascara today. This is the Maybelline The Colossal Big Shot Mascara. I got it in the waterproof formula. I can't wait for Makeup Shayla's collaboration to be in stores because I really want to pick up her eyeshadow palette and the color mascaras. I think she's got a blue one and a purple one, and I can't wait to pick those up. So not bad. I actually like the way it made my bottom lashes look. I want to try this out though without wearing falsies because I want to see what it looks like on my top lashes. But for my bottom lashes, I think it made them look pretty good. So for lipstick, because there's so much going on with the eyes, I feel like I need to go in with a pretty nude lip. So I'm going to take the Rimmel London lip liner in the shade Epic. And for lips, I'm going to go in with the Dose of Colors No Shade. This is also part of the DESIXKATY collab. And then of course, you don't want to forget to set your face. And that's the completed look. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!